Was there a moment you can think of, you remember, is like, wow, I can really feel the pressure on my shoulders from the city and all the fans?
You know, I was around. I surrounded myself with great people. You know, starting from my high school coach, my grade school coach, my mom, my dad, Coach Thompson. And one of the things that I used to do is I never read the New York papers. I never read the New York papers because if you're listening to all the praises, that means you got to accept the doubters or the boos or whatever. So I never read it. I read it USA Today because that's a national paper, and I concentrated on blocking out all the noise. You know, in New York, you have a lot of noise, a lot of people. You know, there's a lot of Monday morning quarterbacks. So I try to block them out and just focus on what I need to do as a person, as a player, to become a dominant force in this major metropolis.
Do you think it's harder for players today to block?
Yeah.
Because people are just
in
your world, in your bubble in a different way.
Well, you know, you have, thank God there wasn't any social media when I was coming up. There wasn't any Instagram or Twitter or X or whatever it's called now. All the different social media apparatus that they have, there wasn't any of that. You know, I see guys, you know, everybody's at halftime, they're coming in on their phone, looking at their phones. I guess they're looking at what's being said, and we didn't have that. So I was blessed to not have, you know, all those other apparatus to keep me, to not make me focus on what I wanted to do. All I had to do was worry about what the media, you know, are they mad at me for not coming and speaking before the game? Are they mad at me? Because after every game, win, lose, or draw, I was always in my locker, you know, listening to the critics, listening to the praises, whatever it is. Then I just locked in on trying to be the best version of me that I could be. I didn't worry about all the outside noise, and that's what I try to tell players, especially playing in this city, is that you can't worry about the outside noise. You have to worry about what you can do as a player to be the best version of yourself that you can be, and also your teammate, getting them to, you know, rally around what you guys are trying to do, what your goals is, and try to accomplish it.
No, it's easier said than done. Well, right? Like,
yes.
For guys today, I think, you know, it's like easier to say, like, I'm going to block everything out and focus. And then actually being able to do that consistently is.
But the funny part is a lot of the young players now, they grew up with it.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So to them, I don't think it's that big of a deal as it was for me. So I was with you, Patrick. Like, I didn't read media. I approached like the media the same way.
Right.
I didn't know if they crushed me the day before or if they praised me, but because I didn't know.
Right.
I had a sense that if I play bad, I
right.
knew they would crush me, but if I play great, they would probably praise me. But now, and I've noticed that towards the end of my career, like the younger generation, they just have a different relationship to social media and how they react. But it can't be helpful though to, you know, when you get criticized.
Building their brand. Like,
it.
you know, I have a 17-year-old daughter. She's a senior in the D.C. area. She plays volleyball. She's going to go to Penn State next year for volleyball. So I see all the things, you know, she's always posting things, trying to build her following up. I'm like, I look at it, I'm like, I don't know about all that, but I understand it. But, you know, sometimes you have to take a step back and just lock in on what you need to do to be a better player.
Instagram has become like the high school sizzle reel.
Right.
Like it's self-curated. So you see our friend's daughter is going to Cornell for volleyball next year as well. And her social media is like her marketing tool.
Yeah, that's how they get a bigger NIL packages, promoting themselves for life after what their sport. So I mean, it's great in some ways, but in other ways, it's also could be harmful, because if you're not mentally strong enough to deal with a lot of the criticisms, then you'll shut down.
Yeah.